And now, the 2015 NCMPR Medallion Award-winning Studio Bergen.
Hi, I'm Larry Levanka, and welcome to Studio Bergen, your connection to the state's #1 college for associate degree graduates 3 years in a row. It's time once again for our countdown.
Number 10.
And the countdown is on for the biggest day of the academic year, Commencement 2017, which will take place Thursday, May 18th at 10 a.m. at MetLife Stadium. Keynote speaker, former Bergen trustee, and current Bergen County freeholder, Jermaine M. Ortiz, will represent the first sitting freeholder to deliver the keynote address at Bergen's graduation. The college's 48th annual ceremony celebrating graduates will recognize more than 2,000 students earning associate degrees and certificates. Bergen has ranked #1 in New Jersey for associate degree graduates 3 consecutive years. And on commencement day, be sure to tune in at 9:45 a.m. for a special live pre-show from MetLife Stadium before the festivities get underway at 10.
Number 9.
Bergen's annual Community Health Week took place last month with a variety of events designed to raise awareness of health issues and promote general wellness within the Bergen community. Among the events was the annual Organ Donation Awareness Day, which featured a discussion on the life-saving gifts received by individuals such as double lung transplant recipient E. Denise Peoples.
I've seen donor families meet the recipient. I've seen a mother put her head on a recipient's chest to hear her child's heartbeat. Nothing beats that, nothing. So have that conversation.
Other events included a discussion on the effects of drug use on the young adult brain by Harvard Medical School professor Dr. Sean Kim, who provided some best practices for maintaining a healthy brain.
Getting enough sleep and managing stress in a healthy way. And I know that a lot of young people use alcohol and drugs to manage stress, but the alcohol and drugs, while it gives you the short-term sort of feeling of relaxation, over the long term, because of what we now know of how it harms the brain, it actually will backfire, and it'll make it harder for the brain to relax, without the substances.
Throughout the week, awareness activities featuring community health partners and students like Eric Zamora also provided guidance and assistance on wellness.
I grew up in a family full of, people who work out, like to eat right, and I see people, they struggle so much just to, go to the gym for 20 minutes or so, and, I just want to, help people out. It's not that hard. It really isn't. If you want some Olympic body, fine. It's a little harder, but keep yourself in shape. It doesn't take that long.
Number 8.
For 2 years and under the college's membership in the nationwide Achieving the Dream initiative, Bergen faculty and staff have worked to develop projects focused on enhancing student success at the institution. This work has resulted in 2 major action priorities: developing a comprehensive roadmap for student success, and enhancing academic programs and teaching and learning. Both initiatives are supported by action teams conducting research, focus groups, and development related to the goals. Achieving the Dream director, Jamie Griffin, recently discussed the progress made to date.
So what we mean by creating a roadmap for student success is helping students from when they apply to the institution all the way through their registration for their first semester. So what we want to do is make sure that the application process is easy, they understand what choice that they're going to make a good choice for them, and that we kind of guide them all along until they register for their first semester. In our academic department, with our curricular clarity group, we are looking to just take a general look at our academic programs, and it kind of actually maps back to the student's choice. We want to make sure that when they get here to Bergen, they're making a good academic program choice and being guided along the way. So some people know that as guided pathways, but what we're trying to do is make sure that the choice is good at the beginning, and then throughout they have check-in points.
Number 7.
Bergen recognized Asian Heritage Month in April, conducting a number of activities designed to celebrate Asian history and the contributions of Asian Americans. Among the events, James Dow, op-ed editor of the New York Times, delivered the keynote address. He spoke at length on information, news, and trust, all hot topics in today's media landscape, and encouraged discernment.
There's just so many sources today, it's impossible to sort of narrow it down to one. And people shouldn't narrow it down to one. They should seek out many different viewpoints. I hope they come to the New York Times. I hope they go to the Wall Street Journal. I hope they go to TV. I hope they go to websites. That's all to the good. What's important, though, is that people think about these things critically, that they listen or read critically, and that they sort out what's real fact and what's not. And there is a lot of bad information out there. There's a lot of truly fake news.
Number 6.
Innovation, advocacy, and service, it's in her DNA. For these reasons, biology professor Dr. Barbara Davis has been recognized as the college's 2016-17 NISOD Excellence Award honoree. The award represents the professor's second major honor of the last few years. Davis won the 2014 John and Sue Ann Rusch Excellence Award. She said the recognition is humbling, given the caliber of Bergen's professors.
We have so many dedicated faculty that are so clever about how they present their work and how they motivate and engage students. And every day they keep doing it. And we offer so much to our students. And in the end, the students benefit immensely. Day to day, we may not see that, but when students come back and they tell you how different their lives are now and the opportunities that they have because somebody was patient with them and because the people at Bergen went that extra mile, it's just really a great thing that they're doing. So I would say just keep up the good work.
Davis has not only enhanced student learning through initiatives such as the Science Infusion program, which enables students to study topics in both science and English coursework, but championed projects that raise awareness on diabetes, organ donation, malaria, and AIDS.
Number 5.
The annual STEM C² Research Summit brought more than 300 students, faculty, and industry leaders to campus for presentations and workshops on topics such as gasoline to electric motor conversions, soil microbes, and advanced aircraft avionics. Among them were Michael Lopez, who is working on an electric automobile conversion.
Here what you see is a automatic transmission from 1998 Chevy pickup truck with a 9-inch AC motor. Right here what you see is this cart replicates the mounting points of a stock Chevy truck, basically at the right angles, right position, with our own fabricated transmission adapters, our front cross brace, which went through all kinds of AutoCADs, as you can see on the pictures of designing, all mated and down to the whole electric board. What you can see over there is a whole electric board, which we basically, if you guys walk with me over here, we took the wiring schematics of the whole system and just basically laid it out right here on the board to display, test, diagnose, and teach the rest of the students how the whole system functions.
The event's keynote speaker was Dr. Leroy Chow, a former NASA astronaut. Enrollment in STEM programs rose 67% between 2011 and 2016 at Bergen.
Number 4.
Bergen students have gone back-to-back at the New Jersey County College Case Competition, placing first among peer institutions for the second consecutive year. Organized by Rutgers Business School Newark, the event challenged students to create a business plan. Students then worked together to divide roles and prepare for the competition. We spoke with some of the winning team members, including Anthony Penna, who was a member of last year's champs as well.
I think this competition alone was like an extra course at the school. I think that it's almost as if we worked as a consulting group and came in and gave a business its own, what they needed to do. And I think that this competition is going to contribute greatly to not only my personal endeavors, but also my education as well.
What stood out to me was really the teamwork that went into it. I think we had a lot of strong personalities. Everyone had their strengths and weaknesses, and the thing that I really enjoyed the most was seeing it all come together, all of us bouncing off each other ideas, but in the end we used each other's strengths to really come together in a team, and it paid off.
Professor Albert Cupo served as the faculty advisor.
Number 3.
Representing one of only 2 community colleges among more than 200 institutions from across the globe, Bergen students notched top recognition in 2 categories at the National Model United Nations Conference at the organization's headquarters. Bergen's 10 student participants earned the Outstanding Position Paper and Outstanding Delegation Awards, the highest honors in both areas. The College Model UN Club, led by faculty co-advisors Dr. Camila Manuela Latanu and Richard Laird, challenges students to become global citizens with an understanding of complex topics. The conference, first organized in 1927, provides students with a cooperative, hands-on, experiential learning environment, allowing participants to confront a range of topics with the perspective of their assigned country or organization. Bergen students represented Guinea-Bissau.
Number 2.
Last month, guests of the Bergen Community College Foundation took a step back to the era of the Rat Pack, and I had a front row seat. This is Club Monte Carlo 2017, the Bergen Community College Foundation's biggest fundraiser of the year. And as you can see behind me, guests are having a great time playing games and raising money for student scholarships. In raising approximately $90,000 in student scholarships at the event, which took place at the Venetian, featured the nostalgia of the 1960s during an evening of casino-style entertainment. Guests had the opportunity to win great prizes from sports teams like the New York Giants, getaways like Walt Disney World, and many, many more.
It's just where someone can come out with as many people as they want, have a great time, but again, everybody that's here really thinks about the kids and the benefits that they receive from the event. So that's what really makes it all worthwhile putting the work into it.
Event sponsors were Hakimian & Company, Inc., Suez Water New Jersey, Inc., Insera ShopRite Supermarkets, Oritani Bank Charitable Foundation, PSEG, Wilmington Trust, Berkeley College, Follett Higher Education Group, Hackensack University Medical Center, the Leo Foundation, Pro Media, Redmond Electric, RSC Architects, Seta Nazarian, SHI, and Trapphagen Financial Group. For more information on supporting Bergen student scholarships, please call the Foundation at 201-447-7117.
Number 1.
In what is becoming a yearly tradition, Bergen's Phi Theta Kappa chapter brought home a suitcase full of hardware from the Honor Society's National Conference. In addition to earning regional and international distinguished chapter honors for the 4th year in a row, President Dr. B.K. Walter received the 2017 Shirley B. Gordon Award of Distinction for her support of student success initiatives, and student Amanda Karpinski was elected International President of Phi Theta Kappa, making her the first Bergen student to ever hold that office. President Walter had this to say about the recognitions. Each year, the student members of Bergen's Phi Theta Kappa chapter build on the legacy left by their peers. This has helped strengthen Bergen's chapter and established it as a global leader. I am not only humbled by the recognition I have received, but extremely proud that Amanda Karpinski represents the first Bergen student to hold Phi Theta Kappa's highest student officer position. Bergen's chapter also received awards for member Nikita Sharma and Nadia Vaso, and group honors including the Gold Chapter Award and the Distinguished College Project Award. This year, more than 300 students earned entry into Bergen's Alpha Epsilon Phi chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. Students become eligible through high academic achievement and maintaining a commitment to service at the college and in the community. That's our countdown for this month. We will see you next month for our season finale, where we'll recap the biggest event of the academic year, Commencement 2017. Don't forget to watch our pre-show edition of this program that will air live from MetLife Stadium on Commencement Day, May 18th at 9:45 a.m. on Facebook. For Bergen Community College, I'm Larry Levanka. Thanks, and take care.